What's up, guys? How to prevent FOMO with Magic the Gathering. My name is Eric. I go by Sobermtg. I'm a sober dude. I used to do crack. And actually, I didn't do crack. I did coke. Coke was my drug of choice. Alcohol, those were it. This is cardboard crack, though. That's what I do now. I've been sober since 7/25/17. I share a lot about Magic the Gathering. It's a big hobby of mine. I really enjoy it. And one of my things is how to not fall into FOMO and to keep Magic fun and affordable with what's going on right now. So let's face it, this year with Magic, I think, is one of the most exhausting years. Especially, like, let's face it, if you're watching this video, they have already released and shown you sets from next year. So we have literally, at this moment of filming this video, we know about Hobbit, which is next. Then after that, we've already seen ads for Reality Fracture. We've already started seeing spoilers from Star Trek. Marvel literally just came out. And now all of a sudden we're seeing the set list for Universes Within for next year already. I mean, it's a lot. It's very exhausting. One of the things that I suggest when it comes to FOMO and why you don't want to buy into the FOMO is this. If you block all the ambassadors, like I've said this in other videos, and you block everything that kind of gives you FOMO, focus on older sets. And here is why. Good examples is there's a lot of great things out there right now that you can snag for really good deals. When sets are first released, you're always going to be paying more of a premium for it. My biggest suggestion is don't do pre-release sales. They don't make any sense. I don't do any pre-release sales, so I'm not overpaying for anything. Because let's face it, pre-release, it's going to be jacked up prices depending on the demand. The other thing is this, and I will use the Elemental deck from Lauren as an example. So this deck, when it first came out, $55, roughly $59, depending on where you saw it. Right now, at time you can find this at Best Buy for $30. You know, right here, World Shaper, when this is out, I mean, this was, I think, in like the 50s. Now you can buy it in the 40s. The precons go down in price, and they keep printing precons. One of, I think, the worst things that you can do is buy precons at the pre-release price, or even at the first release price. Because let's take Final Fantasy, for example. I almost fell victim to this. Final Fantasy came out. Dude, you could buy all 4 precons for like $800. Or you could get all the collector precons for like $2,000. If you just waited, though, like 5 months, you could buy the precons for all 4 of them for like $300, because those prices go down because they keep printing it. All you're buying into is the FOMO, trying to be first one on the block. And trust me, when it comes to dollars, it doesn't make sense. One of the things that I do, though, to prevent FOMO and stuff from happening, because let's face it, Marvel's out right now. I'm not buying any Marvel. Hobbit's going to be coming out. I'm not going to buy any Hobbit. I will eventually, but not right now. What am I doing instead to make my money go as far as possible? I buy from older sets. I haven't bought World Shaper yet, and I knew, and this was on these lists. Like, I have a list of precons that I really want. And I'm watching prices on the precons, and I'm like, dude, it's still really affordable. I'm watching sets keep coming out price. So great. I'm going to go out, and I haven't bought any Strixhaven precons. I haven't bought any Marvel precons. And I went and bought World Shaper. I bought actually a Lost Caverns precon also, because these older precons are $40 that are super powerful precons. I have a ton of cards from these sets because these are the sets that I buy from. Because these are the sets that have been out for a while. They're still in mass printing, and they're still in production. So it's not like they're discontinued sets. And I can affordably play Magic instead of trying to keep up with the hype, exhausting myself, burning myself out. And it keeps it fun for me. And again, this is just something that I do. And that's why I share a lot, is what you do to help keep Magic fun. So instead of having FOMO of like, I'm missing out on all this stuff, I'm not going to miss out on it. I already know that. And now I get all the banger deals. I'm buying the precons for cheaper than what they were. I'm having fun with these older precons. I've already seen what people have done to alter precons, and I know kind of what changes I want to make on the precons, because that's how I end up playing Magic, to make sure my money goes as far as possible. That's my goal. The last thing I want to do is spend a bunch of money and then see the values of it all drop. Magic is not an investment. I do share a lot about this, and I keep trying to hammer it home. This is not an investment. Because let's face it, if you buy the decks or cards when they first come out, yeah, values are really high, and then they just all shrink down. And Turtles is a good example. Turtles, when it came out, you had a lot of high prices. Turtle prices, and the Turtles has come out months ago now, they're still sliding down. And so the one thing is, I don't ever want to look at cards and be like, oh, I bought cards. I feel so sick at what I paid for them because the value of them is so horrible. I don't have really any fun with them. And I'm just like, I could have just waited, and I could have got more bang for my buck, because I'm all about bang for the buck. And I'm curious about your thoughts on it and what you do to avoid FOMO. I still get Magic. I still have fun with it. I don't spend a lot of money on it anymore. And it makes a lot more sense to me. So I'm curious about what you do. hit the like and follow button. Comment down below. I'd love to know your experience. I share a lot of content like this, box openings, all that good stuff. And it's just keeping this fun, keeping it affordable. I think that's the entire key behind Magic. And that's, again, just my opinion. Curious what yours is.